So Raw got a 2.55, and here's your fucking review for it. So we start off with a match. It's Daniel Bryan, Kane defeating the Primetime Players. The Shield gets involved in this one. You know, same shit, powerbomb. Titus O'Neil is being wasted in this. You know, they got a potential breakout star here. Great mic skills, you know, a good body. You know, he's pretty decent in the ring. Good power moves and stuff. But no, you know what? Even though it's exactly what Vince McMahon says, you know, this is usually the archetype of what he's looking for. He's not going to go through it. He's not going to fucking push him. What a fucking waste. You know, you want a power wrestler that's 10 times better than Ryback, and you're not going to take a chance with them. Fuck this shit. It's fucking repetitive and lame. Same fucking shit. They're just going to job him out in a tag team till they eventually release him next year. That's how it's going to go. Then we get Sheamus. He's joking around like a fucking lame-ass little boy in the back, acting like a child, making cheesy-ass jokes, insider jokes that no one understands. This is just lame. Turn him heel or just get rid of him. I mean, it's just a fucking laughing stock now. Then we get AJ defeating Tamina. I don't understand this. You know, Tamina's almost like a man, and somehow AJ beats her. Then we get the Punk and Miz. Pretty good promo in the ring, but I didn't understand this. The Miz comes out, starts making fun of Punk, and Heyman. He calls Heyman a walrus, which was got me laughing at first, just a little bit, like a little giggle, you know. But then he kept repeating it, and you know what this joke kind of reminded me of? It reminded me of like kids in 5th grade, maybe even in the lower grade. They see their fat teacher up at the blackboard and start making fun of her, call her like an elephant or a walrus. You know, that's what we used to do when we were kids. We were fucking mean, you know. But it's just like shit that I was doing in 5th grade. I don't want to see it now when I'm 25 years old. I'm fucking sorry. I don't want to see this shit on a fucking wrestling show. And the other thing, Punk challenges The Miz to a match. He says, "Come on, you know, come in the ring and we'll settle this." Instead, The Miz says we could do this anytime. Instead, I want to give you a lie detector test. You know, instead of having a potential 3+ star main event here, we're just going to get a shitty lie detector. And, you know, The Miz looks like a fucking pussy here. He turns down a challenge. "Oh, I don't want to fight you. I just want to talk to you some more." That's fucking stupid. It's lame, moronic, dumbass booking. No wonder it gets a 2.55. Then we get Cena and Sheamus defeating Dolph Ziggler and Big Show in a tag match. Same fucking formulaic NWA style tag, like Rock and Roll Express style. Fucking lame ass bullshit. We're still watching shit that they put on in the 80s. And Ziggler gets pinned in this match. Again by Cena. Holy fucking shit. I mean, how are we going to take this guy seriously? We're not ever going to be able to take him seriously. I mean, he's got the briefcase, but even if he cashed it in, he wouldn't be a credible champion. I mean, because he lost so much this year. I mean, holy fucking shit. I got to feel sorry for this guy. It's a guy that sells for everybody, tries to make guys that suck look good in the ring. You know, they tell him to hold back on his moveset. Instead, tell him do 10 elbow drops in a row. You know, go out there, be repetitive and boring, you know, and just keep selling. We'll eventually push to Ziggler, and then they never do. They just keep jobbing him out to Cena. You know, this shit, it even happened to Brock Lesnar. A guy like Brock Lesnar with so much of, you know, fan following, still had to job out to John Cena. Fucking pathetic. Could anybody get a win over Cena? I mean, Jesus Christ. This guy has cost them fucking millions. All the Attitude Era fans fucking hit the road when Cena started taking over the WWE as their poster boy. So you would think that maybe they'd fix this? No! So no wonder they keep getting lower and lower ratings. We had a 2.55 this week. Holy fucking shit. And they're still not wanting to take chances with a guy like Dolph Ziggler. I'm not saying Ziggler is going to get them, you know, millions of dollars back, but Jesus Christ, maybe he could. You never know if you booked him the right way. And then we get the Muppets are coming back. We're going to embarrass ourselves in front of our U.S. military with fucking Muppets. You know, I love the Muppet Show. I still do. But, you know, my love that I have for wrestling and the love I have for, you know, childish antics and, you know, shows I enjoyed during my childhood, they're in two separate parts of my heart, and they don't communicate together, and they don't communicate well. You know, this part of my heart wants to kick this part of my heart's ass. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. Muppets again. Then we get Sandow, and this is entertaining. He's looking for an apprentice. I like how he takes someone out of the crowd. Reminds me of the Tiger Alley Sin days. You know, then Sandow has a match with Santino. Some PG-ass humor. It's like Saturday Morning Slam, but they're experimenting with it on Raw. I guess this is more that G-rated experimentation shit. Fucking pathetic-ass match. It shows that Sandow has all the charisma in the world, but the in-ring skills, they're either not letting him, you know, do all of his moves that he wants to or knows, or he just doesn't have that great of a moveset. I don't know which one it is. It's kind of hard to tell with WWE these days, and that's why WWE fucking sucks, because of shit like this. Then we get Maddox coming back. This guy is shitting all over my first name, you know, and I can't do anything about it, unfortunately. But he's going to have a match tonight to get a contract. Then Del Rio defeats Sin Cara in what was a pretty good match. I enjoyed this match. You know, no real complaints here. A little bit slow in some parts. I don't think Sin Cara should be doing fucking arm bars. But I like how he hurricaned him into the barricade. Del Rio, you know, he got the win here, but his career is just stagnant. It's not going anywhere, you know. He's just been jobbing in every single main event this year, and then he comes back and he has mid-card matches like this, and it's just not doing anything. Del Rio, I don't see him ever getting the momentum he had back from 2011. Then we get Vince McMahon, you know, and what a fucking waste this was of Vince McMahon appearing. He did the same shit he did when he appeared last time. Vicky Guerrero is in the ring with them, and he's trying to get Vicky Guerrero to say what he wants her to say. I mean, why can't Vince McMahon just fucking say it? I mean, you know, all the PG motherfuckers are eating this up. But this is not how Vince McMahon was during the Attitude Era. This is not even how Vince McMahon was in 2005 or 2006 prior to the PG era. I mean, he looked just very lame here. Vicky Guerrero's acting, I'm really starting to see that Vicky Guerrero, she doesn't know how to act nervous. She's just not a good actor at all. And so then they make another match for TLC. And it's John Cena versus Dolph Ziggler for the briefcase. And there you go, folks. Dolph Ziggler ain't going to be able to cash this in. I know how it's going to go. This booking is pretty obvious. You know, they need an excuse to put Cena in the match with the Rock at Mania. So what could be a better way than have, you know, Punk drop the title to the Rock at the Rumble. Then Cena announces that he's going to cash in at WrestleMania against the Rock. There you go. You know, unless Cena is going to win the Rumble, I don't think that's going to happen. Doesn't seem like that's the path that they're going to take. But it just shows that Ziggler is just, they're not taking him seriously. This guy is just going to keep going around in circles in the WWE until he eventually gets released. I mean, they're just going to fucking do nothing with him. He's a guy that has a lot of potential, and they're just going to drop the ball with him. Kind of like, it kind of reminds me of Shelton Benjamin. You know, a guy who has all the talent, all the God-given ability you know, a wrestler could ask for. And then they just, you know, just put him to the side, forget about it. Because there's too many politics you know, in the WWE. That's all it is. And then we get Orton and Maddox. And you know, you got Maddox. He looks boring. He sounds boring. He's boring. So Randy Orton's his mystery opponent. So, you know, how could they fix this boring, you know, aura surrounding Maddox? I wonder. How could we fix this? He's a wrestler. He's boring on the mic, you know, and he looks boring. But maybe there's another quality that you know, could get the fans invested in him. Could it possibly be his wrestling? They let him do no moves in this. Now, I understand him jobbing out to Ryback. That's Ryback's revenge match. He beats him up. It's to further a storyline. I understand that. But, you know, Randy Orton isn't a monster. They couldn't let Brad Maddox get at least 3 or 4 moves in on him to maybe make him look impressive. You know, pick like 3 or 4 of his best moves and showcase them in the match. So it's like, oh shit, you know, maybe Orton might lose. No, they didn't do that. He maybe slaps Orton, that's about it, or something like that. I don't know. I mean, he barely touched him in this match, but holy fucking shit, they have a chance to get, you know, some interest going in this guy. Why fucking invest time in Brad Maddox if you're not going to do anything interesting with him? It's just a fucking shitty ass show that has no interest in improving. Then we get actually a good match, a fatal 4-way for the U.S. title. Cesaro defeats Kofi Kingston, Wade Barrett, and R-Truth. Good athleticism. You know, Cesaro gets the win here. You know, that's a smart move. This built credibility. Kofi Kingston jumps off the stairs and gets uppercut in the face. Awesome. Love it. You know, great match. Good stuff in this one. But the thing is, this is a 3-hour show. And to only have, you know, 1 or 2 matches, if you count the Sin Cara one, which was, you know, just okay, that's fucking pathetic. We should be getting like 5 great matches every show because you got 3 fucking hours to work with. And then we get the lie detector thing, and this was just a waste. Just, you know, very lame and awkward. This skit just didn't work. You know, they were trying to insult one another, but I don't know, it just wasn't flowing that well. And then, you know, Shield just comes out and they just knock over the table. He doesn't even end up answering the question, is the Shield working for him? So it's just a fucking waste. They powerbomb the Miz. Another fucking powerbomb. And then get this. To end the show, Ryback powerbombs Punk through a table. Now you would think that, you know, that's not a bad ending. But we just saw 2 powerbombs. We've been seeing power bombs all night. There was a power bomb during the Fatal 4-Way match. There was a power bomb to open the show. There was a power bomb to close the show. And another power bomb to further close the show. Enough fucking power bombs. Power bomb me through a table because I want to be knocked out cold so I don't have to watch this shitty ass, retarded, repetitive show anymore. Holy fucking shit. I mean, just, they don't want to try anything new. They don't want to try be original at all. You know, all the guys that have potential, let's not give them a shot at greatness. Let's hold them back. Let's tell them to be boring in the ring. You know, Titus O'Neil, let's not put him on the mic anymore. Let's just have him job at in a pointless tag match. The Shield, let's just have him do power bombs. Retarded. And now Punk ain't even going to be able to wrestle at the pay-per-view because of his fucking knee. So what are they going to do? They got a 6-man tag schedule where Ryback and the Shield. Are they even trying to get buy rates? No one gives a fuck about the Shield. You know how I know? 2.55, motherfuckers. That's how I know. Fuck this show. Fuck WWE. They keep doing the same ass lame bullshit and then say, gee, I wonder why we're getting low ratings. Is it football? Oh. You know why you're getting low ratings? Because you fucking suck.